What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Giovanni Grande. Today I have a special one because today I have something that I'm going through and I have to deal with it today. I have to have a difficult conversation with somebody that I care about, and you know, it came to my mind that having difficult conversations with people that you care about is extremely hard. It's extremely hard. However, it's very crucial in anybody's life. To like make a relationship stronger, or rather to break it. You know, and I thought about making this video because I feel like I wanna share my insights. I wanna explain why it's so important to have these conversations, right? And like today, well, actually, this whole week, I've been wanting to have this conversation. I was thinking to myself, it's like, damn, what should I say? How should I say it? Like, is this a problem within myself? Is this a problem with my partner? What is it? I wanted to understand it. The more I thought about it, the more energy I realized that I was being wasted, right? And like today, I have work to get done. I have, I'm studying right now. I have work. I have projects that I need to finish. However, in the back burner, in my head, all I can think about is like the moment that will happen, today. And I'm thinking like how I'm gonna deliver my thoughts, what I'm gonna say, and like how important it is for my partner to hear. And I've had like many difficult conversations with like ex-partners, like ex-girlfriends and stuff like that. Like the first girl that I ever really loved, really care about. Like I've held so much of my emotions within me for like maybe 6 months, and I never really expressed my thoughts with this person. And when I finally did, man, it just blew up, and it was just like from that time moving forward, like the relationship got like extremely toxic and stuff, and it was just nonsense. It was just fire. It was just like war against each other, and it was like really really bad. But this was a long time ago, right? And this is because I didn't know how to express my emotions in a mature way. I didn't know how to tell my partner what I was feeling in a safe way. And yeah, it was just brutal. It was brutal. And time went on, and I started, like, ever since that time I started handling these situations in a more clear, more mature way, I would think. Of course, there are times where, like, you still hold your emotions every now and then, but if you hold them for long enough, they start to bubble up, and you have no choice but to actually express your emotions. We're humans. And as time went on, through the rest of my relationships and stuff, like I've learned how to deal with like these conversations. I've learned how to communicate more properly with my partners, and like also consider that my time is it's not just my time, it's my partner's time. So I've learned to be more respectful of my partners as well. I've learned to be less selfish in a way. And I feel like when you express your emotions, you're actually like doing good for both of you, because now you're not just thinking about yourself, you're thinking about your partner, because you're sharing your thoughts with your partner, and it's important for your partner to know what you're thinking, what you're feeling and stuff like that. Otherwise, how would you ever be able to move forward within a relationship? And it's hard. I know it's hard. It's hard sometimes because like you might end up hurting your favorite person. You might end up breaking the relationship that you have with this person, but at the end, both people like will probably be better off if the relationship doesn't work. And if it does work, you've had that conversation, and you've been through like a space and time where like you had like tension, but you were able to deal with this tension together. And thus this allows for growth in the relationship, right? I do recommend highly that if you're in a time in your life and you have to have these difficult conversations, I would suggest that you really think about what you're going to say. You really like to really understand your own thoughts, your own emotions and stuff before you actually tell your person. And then when you finally do, try not to spaz out. Try not to get mad. Just like really like stay in tune with what you're feeling, and allow the emotions to like go around you, but don't lash out on your partner. That's the worst thing that you can do, especially in a time that is very sensitive. And yeah, I guess that would be my advice. When you finally tell your person, know that it's for the better. Know that through the end of the tunnel, things will get better. Things will get better. And although it might be difficult right now, it's not the end. And time will tell, right? Life will always give you its ups and downs. So yeah, just be wary of that. Just take notice of that. Just like stay conscious of that. That life will always have its ups and downs, and sometimes you have to go through the downs. You have to go to the rock bottoms in order to like come back up and be a better individual. Yeah, and I get it. Sometimes when you have these conversations, the emotions are really strong, right? They're really strong. Sometimes they're really bad emotions. Sometimes they're really, loving emotions, but they're strong. And we have to know that, even if we do end up lashing out, even if we do end up like really like, really like throwing like all our emotion to our partner, you know, even if that does happen, sometimes it can't be helped. Sometimes that will happen, and don't feel so bad about it. It happens, and then you move on. If your emotions get a better hold of you, I guess at that time you couldn't control it, and that's just the way it is. But try not to do that. Try to be as conscious as you can be. Try to like control your emotions, because emotions are just emotions. They're not as real as you think. Theoretically they're real, but they're not. They're not. It's not something that you have to react to. Something that you could see. Something that you could see as a scientist. Study your emotions and like really understand them, and know that emotions pass. Yeah. So be upfront with your partners, and just like be really emotionally open. And as you have to be brutally honest. You have to be really honest with the people around you. You have to be honest. Is like the key. Honesty is the key. And honesty, if you're honest with your partner, if you're honest with yourself, you can only move forward. You can only move forward. If you're not honest and you hold back your intentions, your emotions and stuff, it's gonna be a negative spiral, and you're just gonna be feeling like shit all the time. Be as honest as you can be. Even if you feel like your honesty, even if you feel like your honesty will bring you down, it's not gonna bring you down, because it's your true self, right? It's your true self, and if you're honest with yourself, you will only move forward in the direction that that's truest to yourself. I'm gonna close off with that, and whatever you guys are going through, I hope that you get through it efficiently. I hope you get through the hardships, the tough times, and keep doing the best that you can. Treat your people with respect. Treat your people with love and dignity. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.